Episode 7, back like we never left. Armand, how are you?
I am older than the last time we met.
That's right. It does
Visibly
seem
older.
like, yeah, I have more grays on my beard now
Yeah.
for No Shave November.
No
But
shave
yes,
November. No one told me about that. Am I
yeah,
too
they
late?
call it Movember, or you could shave around the holidays. But yeah, just to get a little more Santa Clausy for my kids,
Yeah.
even though they don't believe Santa Claus is real. Anyway,
Why
we're
not?
talking
Who
about.
shattered their dreams? Was it you?
Well, he's the real shadow agent. If we're being honest, we have to be curious about what that story is really about. But I think it's good. We got to have a holiday episode where we delve into the secrets of gift giving with agentic economies.
I can
Um,
wear a suit.
I won't be an elf if you're asking that, or Mrs. Claus.
I
But
can
I
I can
I
play
do like
Santa Claus.
gifts. I'm happy to give gifts to the people. Yeah. So listen, it's been a while. We know it's been a few weeks. Yeah, we've been building some things. If you haven't noticed, so I'm opening today with what I think is the most honest summary of where we are. In Telegram, 48 hours ago, we passed 3,000 members in our amazing community. Shout out to everybody who's joined. We really appreciate you. PT Barnum, Ruim Tapak, all the guys. Thanks for helping us out and building an incredible cult on Telegram. But Tim mentioned in Telegram that we've been building, I think you can call it absolute killer X402 and ERC-8004 implementation. So I won't bore you with the technical specifics. He said it's better just to show it. So Armand jumped in on Telegram and said, we're demoing the ERC-804 integration. That will be dope. So that's why we're here. That's what we're doing today. No hand waving, no theory. We're just going to build something live, end-to-end, real workflows. Again, I'm Ryan Dennis, head of marketing at OpenServe, and this is our CTO, our genius, our inventor, Armand Amjalar. Let's get into it. You told me this morning you know exactly what you want to build, so walk us in.
So thank you again, like for the great introduction, Ryan. Like I feel like I'm walking on the clouds when you're speaking and when you're introducing what we're gonna do. So this has been a craze, right? Like now
Mhm.
we have finally a standard for on-chain agents, discoverability, using those agents, reputation systems, so that you can give feedback recorded on-chain to these agents, so that we have a verifiable source of truth for which agents are doing good and which agents are doing bad. The standard ERC-8004 also has the concept of a validator. So now you can actually, if you'd like to pay for it, of course, you can send your results for validation. So the output of the agent can be validated by anonymous third parties. And this is opening the gates to autonomous discovery of tools and autonomous use of tools. And before this, you would have to write pretty much your own agents and your own integrations. If you'd like to use a third-party agent, you'd need to know what that agent is. Now there is a standard. Everyone can host their agent registries, and that's also what we're doing. We have our own agent registry. It's an 8004 contract, basically, that has a couple of functions. I love the simplicity of this entire chamber of innovation, because it's like the money currency is a contract. An agent registry is a contract. You send and receive money via functions on that contract. You register your agents with functions on that contract. It's like super easy and super straightforward. And now, it's like building on the shoulders of giants, one piece after the other. Now you can have, like, you don't have to depend on anyone or your own agent registry. You can have a list of agent registries. They all adhere to the same contract. So you can like figure out which agents are in that registry, what they can do, because all of them have like come with descriptions and so on, how you can connect to those agents, how you can use them. But obviously this wouldn't be completed without the actual use case of paying for those services. Now, That's a different standard that we're using right now, X402. It allows anyone to monetize any web API for Web3 so that people can connect their wallets and automatically pay for your services. But that also means agents can now be monetized on chain. So you have an agent, you enable the X402 integration, which means you're able to receive payments, and you deploy your agent or register your agent for an agent registry with 8004. So people can autonomously discover your agent, learn how much your services are, autonomously pay for those services, and then get the response that you'd give them. So now it's enabling agentic economy in a way that doesn't depend on any pre-baked trust, any user accounts, any centralized system. It's basically like agents have wallets, you have wallets, and you can anonymously pay for these services. They cannot track you. Like, you don't have to share anything with the agent other than obviously your wallet address. It's going to know who you are, like, or your wallet. But you don't have to share anything else. You don't have to register. You don't have to give your email address. It's you don't have to give your credit card. It's crazy to be able to do this for individual agents. And fast forward a couple of weeks, we came on the scene and we're like, this is great. Individual agents are great. And that's what everyone is doing, right? Like, there's a single agent, usually a chat agent. You send it a request and it gives you a response. It just responds to your text. And some people are charging like $2 for each message, which is amazing. I'm sure they are millionaires by now. But the thing is, it's kind of limited. We know from our work, it's been our mantra since the very beginning, right? The power is in orchestration of multiple agents.
Right.
So what if you could bring, because we believe in emergent behavior, we believe in Gestalt. The whole is bigger than the sum of its parts. So you bring these agents together and they enable countless multiplications, countless new offerings, new possibilities when they work together. So what if, instead of registering agents on this agent registry or offering agents on this agent registry, which is ultimately limited in its scope, right? What if you could list entire workspaces, entire workflows? And what if, while monetizing them for other agents, you also had a way to monetize it for practically every other person on earth who has a wallet?
Wow.
It would be
Mind
great,
blown.
right? Like, I think we were onto something here. I think,
Yeah,
like, this is a good use case.
I think so. Just to break it down, if you're watching on YouTube or LinkedIn, or actually we didn't connect it to LinkedIn this time, but if you're not on X, then you don't know how huge X402 and ERC-8004 are. So ERC-8004 lets anyone list AI agent services on chain. It's very trustworthy, just as secure as the Ethereum blockchain itself. So people can find these AI agents or services and see what they do, and even rate them on chain with feedback and reputation. That's what we're going to be letting people do. And there's an optional validator step where third parties can verify an agent's output for a fee. And as Armand is saying, multiple registries can exist, all using the same simple contract. So these tools are easy to discover and connect. And X402 lets agents get paid automatically. Okay, so these agents can pay each other, just like when you go into a boutique and you buy, a chain or a T-shirt, anything you want, right? That lets the agents get paid the same way you would use Square or at the gas station or something like that. You have a wallet connected, you see the price, you pay, you get the result. So put together, publishing your agent to a registry, turning on X402 payments, users can discover, trust, and pay your agent seamlessly, all on chain. So today, the mind blown part is most people are selling single chat agents that answer a prompt and probably charge per message. that's useful but limited. Everybody is doing this. Like if I show this to what we're doing to 99% of people, even in our own industry, this is how far ahead we are. They don't believe us. They don't believe that we've already done that and taken the next step to what Armand is sharing, which is, well, you can actually monetize the whole workflow itself. That's an extreme, that's mind-blowing. This is not just listing individual agents, but enabling a network of agents that can discover each other, collaborate with each other, reason with each other, fix problems with each other, and offer richer services. Pun intended, right?
I see what you did there.
Now, this is crazy.
It is crazy, and there's so much to talk about here. But again, for us, the meaning is always twofold. Like we are a Web3 focused company, and we build solutions for the agentic economy for like any Web3 use case, right? But also, the platform is accessible and used by many private persons and businesses who have nothing to do with crypto, because there is like so much more on the platform. Like we have a video creation agent, right, Sora, and just by typing what you want, you can create a Sora video. What if we enabled a way to monetize your creations? What if you have a certain style of video creation, a certain way of creating those videos or putting them together, right? It's very easy to build on our platform. It's just a system prompt. It's just a text. You just describe what you want, and the agents take care of it. And traditionally, when you wanted to turn this into an application, you would have to build the app yourself, whether it's a web app or a mobile app. You would have to find a way to talk to our workflows, which is kind of easy. You can use an MCP client for it because we have an MCP server. But it's a lot of work on you. And if you're not a developer, it's very difficult to use this as an MVP. But if you're an entrepreneur, the kind of people that we would like to empower, right? You would like MVPs, minimum viable products. You would like prototypes that you can simply share with your customers, and they click on something once and it works for them, and they pay you and they give you feedback, right? What if we could do this without touching any single line of code, just like this, instantly?
No code.
Yeah, instantly, like this. It would be great, right?
Too good to be true.
So that is the future that we're getting at. And today I'm going to demonstrate how this currently works in a private beta in our systems. It's not entirely live yet. We still need to do some sanity checks before we push this live. But hopefully it's not going to fail on me. We've been putting in a lot of effort into this for like over the past couple of weeks. So I'm going to demonstrate something that's in private beta. And you're going to see how powerful it is, and like all of the possibilities that it can give. And I'm going to demonstrate how this chain works end to end. We're going to build something from scratch together and turn that into what we call an A app. Because for the first time ever, you can build end-to-end A apps that you can share with people and get paid for on OpenServe. And over the next couple of weeks, this is going to be available to everyone, and you're going to be able to create and monetize your workflows directly on chain by registering your agents to our agent registry. And you're going to get honest feedback from the users on that registry. So hopefully your workflows will do great. And this is why I love permissionless decentralized systems, because like everything is with a signature, right? It's very difficult to fake this. We give the end user a specific signature that they have to use in order to provide feedback, which guarantees that they receive the service from us and the contents of the service. So it's very difficult to scam and fake. Mm-hmm. Obviously, the ERC-8004 standard mentions this as well. It's a challenge. People can game any reputation system, right? There's going to be people who come up with ways to game this. but at least it's on chain, and you know the transaction, you see the transaction, you see that it's paid for, and the agents might put any metadata they want about the execution on chain. So you're going to be able to verify the feedback, which is crazy, because who can trust Amazon reviews, right? It's who knows? Who knows who's making those reviews? But at least now you can trace those reviewers because you have all of their background, you have their wallets, basically, signing these transactions. It's crazy. So yeah, it's an exciting future. Obviously, this is only one of the things that we've been working on. I've been gone from this show for some time. I decided you guys should also have fun, right? Like Tim, Ian, you all guys love to be on stage. So you should have your spotlight too.
That's right.
And then, talk about whatever you want. And then I can come in and talk about the product. There are, obviously, I'm not really allowed to talk about what we're working on.
Yep.
But there's so much more. Like we show you a roadmap, but in order to realize that roadmap, we have a lot of different activities in the background, and we have such exciting stuff. Like maybe people from Telegram know this. I sleep at like 6 a.m. in the morning and wake up at like 9 or 10 and just crunch 20 hours a day, because there is like just so much to do on this space, and we're only getting started. So if you like, we can maybe show a workflow.
I think people want to see
like,
it.
Let's build a workflow from scratch, and maybe it's going to be a refresher for what we did before, right? It's going to be a refresher for like how you work with the platform, how you build workflows, and let's try to monetize it this time and launch it on chain. What do you think?
I say let's do it. Let's prove that we got something in store for them. First, you got to pray you have to pray, right? Lord, please watch over this demo. Make sure that it works, okay? For the people, for the sanctity of of the sanity of our team, and let the people see that this agentic economy is not a myth, but an inevitability. And our moat is not just a moat, but it's an ocean, because we've been thinking about this for over a year. People are just now believing what we're saying. So, Armand, I think we can share a little bit here. Ooh, that looks like a nice platform.
It is. It's a very sexy platform as well.
Very sleek.
So I'm not going to show you my home screen because it's a mess right now. I'm on multiple projects and so on, and I didn't do a cleanup before I joined this stream. So we're going to start with Create Workflow, which is the button up top. You click that, and you can type in whatever you like, describe your workflow. But we did this enough, and everyone knows that it's working. Practically no shot. You just type what you want, and it. Wait, do you see yourself here? Okay, maybe this is a little bit better. Let's not show a double screen on the stream. Okay. Yes. Good. So we know that it's working. Everyone can try it out already. So let's not waste time with that. What I want to do is to create a new blank workspace, which is pretty much what you're going to start doing right after your second or third workspace, right? Because there's a lot more power to what you can build just from scratch. Once you understand how the workflow management works, how you can create tasks and their outputs, the file system and everything, I think you're going to get to a stage. This is where all of us are, including like the non-coders as well. Like all of the users at OpenServe are using the empty workflow state. Oh, was I too dramatic?
Yes, he's bringing tears to my eyes, actually.
Sorry. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create, therefore, a new workflow from scratch. Okay, step by step, very, very slowly. Now, usually, what we do first is, what is here? What is this?
Does that say on chain?
Oh my God. Okay, that's a teaser for later on.
Wow. Drop a comment if it should be on chain with a dash or if we should remove the dash. Is it cleaner?
So what we usually do is we start by dragging and dropping a manual trigger, right? This is used to start entire workflows. And then let's create a task. How about scraping Twitter about a topic? So let's say the description is scrape the last. First, let me add the Twitter scraping agent. Yes. Yes. Okay. Now what it should do is scrape the last 10 tweets for a given topic, right? Very simple. Scrape the last 10 tweets for the given topic. Let's see what it does. Oops, I should have written it here. Fill the rest of the form automatically. Scrape recent tweets, provide a list of the last 10 tweets related to the specified topic, including tweet text, author, and timestamp. Great. Topic from the trigger. Create one. This is not a scripted demo. Like, everything is live, everything is working as expected as we speak. The next thing that I need to do is to add, obviously, the Twitter integration, right? Because this is supposed to use Twitter. So I add the Twitter integration to it. Amazing. Drag and drop. Now let's try. OpenServe. And let's click start and see. Oh, okay. So see, this happens all the time, unfortunately. Twitter needs me to re-authenticate pretty much like every hour or so.
That's probably Twitter more than us.
Twitter for you.
I can't even get into my own email address, my own account half the time.
Where were we? Oh no. What are we looking at? Oh no.
You're back.
Okay. Here. Great. Let's try. Oh no, I started without a topic.
Scrape everything on Twitter that ever happened.
So we're going to see that it's possibly not going to do anything. Yeah, the task input does not specify a topic for scraping tweets, right? So OpenServe.
And extra points for anybody who is logged into platform.openserve.ai and following along. You can do this with us and try out your own different scrapers, and we'd love to see it built.
So here we are. We have the OpenServe tweets, and we have them as like, a summary, right? This is great.
Yeah, these tweets are so good. Oh my goodness. They're like amazing. Good. Whoa. Promote whoever is putting these tweets together, by the way.
Yeah. So, okay. Now what is next? We have a tool that scrapes recent tweets, right? It's very useful. Not everyone has access to a Twitter API, right? Like, what would you do as a person if you wanted to get 10 tweets about a topic, 10 recent tweets about a topic? Like, what are your options really?
I mean, maybe look for a hashtag, maybe search the topic in X if you can.
Manually, right? How are you going to do it programmatically from your API, from your app?
It's a bore.
It won't work, right? First, you need to pay Twitter a lot of money for that.
Yep.
And then you need to write a lot of code, which is very cryptic, especially for Twitter. It's very difficult, right? Not really that easy. But now we have this. You just write something and it scrapes recent tweets. Let's turn this into an A app and let's monetize it, shall we? The next thing I'm going to do, I go back to design mode And I'm going to add another trigger. This is the HTTP request trigger. Now, and I connect it to the same task. Okay. Now, what do we see here? Let's first give it a name. Tweet scraper scrapes Twitter for you. Good. Unfortunately, I'm still calling it Twitter, and
we know we're just letting you. We're not judging you, Armand.
Like you have to bear with me because I'm a.
We don't know how young you are. You're in early to mid 20s. We know. It's okay.
I'm a very old soul. So like for 15 years it was Twitter for me from the very first day. So yeah, just bear with me. So tweet scraper, right? Now, one thing here is we're going to build a UI for this from scratch without any code.
Okay.
And it's already there. So I'm not going to edit anything. I'm just going to enable this as soon as possible. I just gave it a name, right? And let's enable X402. All right. Good.
Yep.
Now, this means we are enabling payments for this trigger.
That's so cool.
You can decide how much you want to charge, 1 cent, $1. This is going to be paid in USDC. Just for testing, let's put it like very cheap, because, we're running out of funds.
I mean, you made a Twitter scraper literally in 30 seconds, and I know we're glossing over that, but most people can't programmatically access X without paying and coding. Yeah. This workflow makes it easy. I mean, you literally don't need to use X anymore if you create this workflow.
Yeah,
you don't even really need to sift through your homepage. Search on X has always been really bad, and so this is a product already. And you're just telling me, just by clicking that enable X402 button, you're now able to sell this, and people can plug into this service. That's crazy.
And the thing is, you can do it for the end users with a user interface, but you can also do it, since this is an HTTP trigger, you can also programmatically use this. Let people use this programmatically. So now you can build your API on top of Twitter, for example. So I'm going to enter my wallet, because this is where the funds should end up, right? The 0.1 cents should end up in my wallet as a creator, right? I'm pasting my wallet address. I click save. Now, let's open this tab. Oh, first I need to publish this workspace, put it in run mode. Now, look at this.
Open serve payable services? Excuse me?
Yeah.
Whoa. We're helping people make money now?
Yeah.
Whoa, okay. So we're moving beyond... Guys, all right, hold on a second. We're monetizing shareable workflows with discoverability payments and on-chain ERC-8004 and X402 services. This is crazy.
Pretty much.
Okay.
And so this is a public web page right now. Everyone can access it. It's a public web page. So just like with a single click, you have a landing page for your app. And now, obviously, what I'm going to show you is you can customize this UI, this user interface over here, because your application might require multiple inputs, right? For that, we have the schema here. Right now, it's only one single string, but it could be number, array, object, Boolean, integer, right? And we could ask for many different parameters. There is just so much more to explore here for a developer. But I just renamed the field to topic. Okay. Let's go to run mode, refresh. And now you see we're asking for the topic. Let's look for Donald Trump. Would you like to spend 0.1 cents for him?
Of course. Of course. I always give my government money. So yes, why not? Why stop here?
So what I'm thinking is, just give me a sec. Yeah, I should just take a different wallet here. Obviously, this is kind of difficult to manage wallet management in the same browser.
But enabling X402 on the trigger that lets you set a price in USDC and a payout wallet for the creator. So when you publish the workspace, it should auto-generate a public landing page with a no-code UI. Is that what happened?
Yes. Okay. We auto-generated a public web page with no-code UI. And I have the, this is really, so yeah. Anyone who works with multiple wallets are kind of like having my pain or understanding my pain.
Trust me, everybody in our audience has about 18 wallets on average.
And Twitter now just revoked our access again.
I told you it's X.
Yeah.
They know what you're doing. This is Grok trying to come against you.
Yeah, it's pretty much. Okay, anyway, I have the wallet here. It's 906. This is the public page. I'm gonna connect my wallet. And I want this guy over here. And yeah, okay, good. All right, let's call it Donald Trump. And oh shit, I left it in design mode. Now it's in run mode. Okay, I have the trigger. It's in run mode. I go to this public page and I enter my topic, Donald Trump. Give me tweets about Donald Trump. Okay, now what you see here is exactly the payment process. Like this public page, I just click call. And it gives you, hey, like, you want to sign this transaction? Here's the price, 0.1 cents. Would you like to pay for this? And you say, yes, I would like to pay for it. And now you see it here. See, the workflow is running automatically. And we have the tweets. And in a couple of seconds, this is going to work here. We're going to see a response here. It's now creating the markdown, and there you go. There it is. Here are the last tweets. It even has attachments.
Attachments?
Yeah. Like, because the workflow created files, right? It has two files, a JSON file and a markdown file. We show that to the user. So you now have a fully end-to-end working app. And if it has files, if it creates files, you can also show them to the end user.
Whoa. Okay. So you connected your MetaMask wallet. You ran the paid call from the public page.
Yeah.
And the flow prompted a signature, which charged you 0.001 cent in USDC.
Yeah.
And now we have the last 10 tweets about Donald Trump saved to a markdown file with attachments available. So I love the no-code landing page, first of all, and the X402 flow. Can we cache outputs by topic and charge less for repeats, or even let buyers stake for faster priority when Twitter rate limits it? I'm ready to make money here. Okay, I'm ready to get some cash here. Yeah, I'm excited. I feel like I'm an entrepreneur just watching this.
This is crazy, right? Like, I didn't do anything. I dabbled with wallet addresses a little bit, but I just added a trigger, enabled X402, gave my price, gave my wallet, and the landing page was there. I called it, signed the transaction, and I think we're going to see them here. So let me refresh. Yeah. Yep. See? The transaction is also here.
Oh my goodness. So this is on chain, guys. On chain. It's on chain. All right. You saw it here live and in effect. Whoa. So we built a simple tool, grabs the latest tweets on a topic, one click, turned it into an app, an app, an agentic app with its own public page. You can connect your crypto wallet. You can choose between different wallets, by the way. You can see the price, pay a tiny amount, the app runs, and it shows the results on a page and saves files you can download. So I don't see how you want it any better or easier than this. Payments and usage are recorded on the blockchain. They're transparent, they're verifiable, they're auditable. This is literally what everyone is talking about, but this is the first time I've seen it.
Let me try something crazy. I don't know if this is going to work, but why not? Right?
You're on a roll, so might as well.
Let me add X402 agent. And let's say create a video talking about the summary of the tweets. I have no idea if this is going to work or not. I just had a crazy idea and I just want to try it out. We'll see if it works, right?
We already prayed, so.
Wouldn't it be great if we could build an app, an app that creates videos?
That's too much technology. It's not possible.
Let me create a, let's say, create a short video. Create a professional short AI video. Don't want to take too much time because, okay, the video should be 4 seconds long. Should be fine. Create task. All right. Now, we're going to try this and see if it's going to work. First, I think, try from here. Let's try starting the workflow.
This is what Tim was telling me about, that you can make an app and then other people can start using your workflow within their own workflow. So like Legos, and people can embed them and super simply in their own apps. So your workflow can become usable. Obviously,
you can also call other workflows now because we have the webhook. So it's going to do the tweets thing and it's going to try doing the, what do you call this? The video. What I want to show you next is that you don't have to use this from the public URL. Did you know that? There is a possibility, if you're using apps like Claude or other applications or anything else that talks with MCP, you can actually let people use their MCP tool. I'm using something called MCP Inspector here. You could use Claude again or anything else to autonomously pay for these services and just get your services out of your workflow by paying you. They don't even need to go to your webpage. You can now plug into their favorite tools. And the way to do that is up here, create MCP server. We have detailed instructions for how you work with X402, the URL, and the setup guide. What you need to set it up, what you need to use in order to work with it. So when this is live, it's going to be super simple for you to get started with these services and offer them as services to practically anyone who can use MCPs. How cool is that?
That's amazing because MCPs are they're like, here it's like a universal plug. I went to Singapore, I couldn't use my charger. Yeah. This is a universal plug. I mean, any app that speaks this can call this workflow, pay the small fee, get the results. So your scraper, your Donald Trump scraper, can be used inside other tools or agents automatically, not just by people clicking a button.
Pretty much.
And this is with X402, this is pay per use.
Yeah.
for the workflow. So it's like a paid API link you can share.
Yeah.
I mean, I can just skip the whole learning how to work APIs at all, and I
Pretty
can
much.
just make the payment itself act as the login.
Pretty much.
Wow.
And combine this with everything we talked about before, right? Like all the power of the platform. It's immense. It's crazy. Ooh, wow. What?
Wait, can you show this larger?
This is crazy, man.
OpenServe protocol,
This is
DevConnect presence,
crazy.
AI
Like,
agentic systems. Wow.
I love Sora. I just love Sora. It's trash, but it's very good.
It's good trash. We all
Yeah,
love it.
it's good trash. The Connect presence, AI agentic systems. It's very good. I really, really like it, man. I'm a huge fan of Sora. Well, okay.
Wow.
Now, let's try. Now we're gonna. I have several more tricks up my sleeve. I'm gonna increase this timeout because this is 3 minutes. I'm gonna make it like, I don't know, 5 minutes or something, because this is taking some time. Now we're gonna change it, the name, to tweet to video. Creates an engaging video for tweets about a given topic, something like this, right? Save it, run it, and obviously Twitter logs you out again. Add your Twitter authentication and go back. Run it. Now, let's refresh this public page. Tweet to video. See, I just changed my A app. Did you see what I did there?
That was a little bit too slick. Can you run that back? Oh my goodness.
I just changed my A app to a video creator. I should have updated the price too. But
Charge a whole lot more.
yeah, obviously you're working with Sora. You have to charge a whole lot more.
Yeah.
Let's try. Like, I'm not sure if this is gonna work, all right? Like, all of this is hot technology, cutting edge technology. I have actually never tried this use case before.
Uh-oh,
Like,
he's cooking.
yeah, I actually never tried creating a video from this public page before. But if it works, oh God, if it works.
If it works, I'm cutting off the screen. I mean, the stream is over. Okay.
Some people will cut some things off, I know.
just so you all know, this is not for pretend. This is not a recorded video, as somebody in the comments asked. This is not recorded. This is live.
Yeah, everything, like, it's so live that I actually haven't tried this before. You know, people prepare for weeks for these demos, right?
Yeah, they do.
Like, I'm telling you, I haven't tried this specific use case before. I'm not sure if it's going to work or not. But if it does, oh boy, if it does.
Yeah. And that public page, it updated instantly. So the same link can create a short Sora video from the tweet summary with pricing adjustable for higher compute costs, which is important.
Yeah. And of course, like, this platform can have multiple triggers, right? Multiple workflows. We're just like simplifying it over here. But you could actually have many more workflows, triggers for different pages of your app that do different things. So, you know, it would be so straightforward to build entire applications with this. This is the A app backend. This is your A app. And right now, it's in its infancy. We're growing it, but this is possible today. Let's see.
Absolutely wild.
Let's see. Are you running? Okay, 90% done. So exciting. Come on, you can do this. Come on. And of course, like Sora API is very slow, right? It's like just we just want like a 4-second video, waiting 3 minutes for it. It's a little bit on the edge, say.
Yeah, this is like when you were using Windows 98.
Yeah.
And
Okay, here we
I'm sure.
go. Here we go.
Whoa. The faster. See, we're going too fast for Sora, but Sora's ready now.
Do you see this?
So you just made a website and you made an app and it literally just made a video in 60 seconds.
And I got paid for it in my wallet.
Cash.
Yeah, cash.
On-chain cash, people. Put on-chain cash in the chat. Wow. All the OpenServe news that's fit to print right here. Market outlook positive. Do you see that? The market outlook is positive, okay? Autonomous value exchange. New growth lead.
Yeah.
Gabe, yes, you have braids and you're an indigenous woman, but you're very beautiful, Gabe. Wow, that is absolutely incredible. So yeah, Ruim Tapak in the comments saying your talk inspired an idea to a app just now. And let me just, for everybody who may have just joined us, we built a simple tweet scraper. We turned it into a shareable mini app with a public page in one click. Then users can connect their wallet. You can choose between Base or MetaMask, whatever you want. You can see a tiny USDC price, pay with X402. Yes, that X402, the app runs, results show on the page as downloadable files. And then because we have ERC-8004 integrated, it provides on-chain listing. And there's a reputation function we can put here. So these apps and agents are discoverable. They get verifiable feedback. The same workflow exposes a pay-per-use API URL, which you already showed you can use as the app. And then the payments can act as your login. So no API keys to manage. I'll say that again for all the devs. No API keys to manage. We also exposed it as an MCP server. So other apps and agents can call it directly, pay automatically, use the output in their own workflows. And Armand just extended the workflow to generate a short Sora video about how amazing Serve's market outlook is from the tweet scraper and summary. It updated the public page instantly. It adjusted the timeouts, the pricing for higher compute. There is literally nothing on the internet like this. On-chain cash, period.
And obviously, you can have so many more different kinds of input here, right? You could have drop downs. You could have numbers. You don't have to just have a single topic even. And whatever you write here will get passed to the workflow, and the workflow will work and give you the output. But is this the end? This is not the end.
It's not the end.
Look what we have here.
On-chain?
Yeah.
Put your workflow on-chain. Register with ERC-8004 to build trust and reach more buyers. Prove ownership with immutable blockchain records. Earn trust through verified feedback and reputation. Get discovered in the decentralized marketplace. Whoa! Guys, connect your wallet to start registration. Let's go. Okay. Who wants access to this? I'm sorry, but I may not show up to work on Monday if I sold my workflow. Okay. If all the APIs are coming in, you got to call Tim and Lucas and say, hey, sorry, the platform got all the keys. This is absolutely remarkable.
Yeah. Isn't this crazy? Okay, I have the 906. I absolutely have no memory, so I have to remember everything. I need to connect my wallets. I'm gonna disconnect this, connect wallet. MetaMask. It's this one, I think. Yes. Good. Now, I think I'm ready to deploy. Let's see what happens when I click deploy. Maybe I can zoom in like this. Yeah, I think this is going to be a little bit better. Okay, let's click deploy. Now you see it now wants me to sign this transaction. for the identity registry. And there's another one as well. Now, done. Now this agent is practically listed in our agent registry.
Excuse me? On
Yeah.
base scan?
Yeah.
Whew. Wow. Satoshi Nakamoto is just, he's in heaven cheering.
See, this is our registration now. We registered an agent. Everything is recorded on chain.
On-chain cash? This is crazy. This is wild.
Yeah.
And if you want to see more, you're going to have to tune in to the next week's episode, because yes, we know this was a great episode. We know, but we have to keep this one short. Armand, what we've just seen is literally tip of the spear, bleeding edge. Literally, this is the only show in town where this kind of agentic orchestration exists on chain.
Yeah.
And you just saw it work live. This is not a prepared demo. I mean, it opened with, experimental tech, but this is real. Like these are real constrained, bounded AI agents doing work for you. So pay-per-use APIs, on-chain AApps, discoverable agent services, wallet-connected workflows, a full agentic economy. On-chain is live right now, but you got to tune in next week. We will be shipping this to you soon. You'll be able to connect MetaMask, pay a cent, sign a transaction, run your own workflow live, make your own app. This app transformed before my very eyes. I mean, you edited it, you changed it, you made it make videos, you made it scrape X in seconds. In seconds, you tested it live.
Pretty much.
So what you watched today, it maybe it looked like a demo, but I think this is kind of the birth of a new kind of economy, an agentic economy, agentic commerce, on-chain cash, real workflows, real payments, real identity, on-chain, and it's going to be discoverable, trustable. Also trustless, because it will be on-chain, usable by humans or agents with the same link. No API keys need to be kept. You just saw a business get built live. Why can't it be you? Why can't you retire? Why can't you use this from scratch without code? Get paid instantly. Next week, we're going to take a next step. We're going to show you some more demos, some more partnerships we've got installed. We should all be paying each other, and our agents should be paying each other and building on top of each other like Legos. That's where the real exponential curve starts. Armand, why don't you close this out? Because I know you have another show to get to too. You're a very desirable man.
Yes, in my next show, which is something I'm going to be doing in Turkish, I'm going to be wipe coding a desktop application from end to start for controlling my lights around here, because people love to mess with my lights when I'm on stream. That's going to be on my channel. So anyone interested, I'd love to see you there. But what we demonstrated today is what we have imagined from the very beginning, approximately 2 years ago. We're like, there is this concept of agents. We need a agentic economy. These things will work with one another, and they're not going to depend on us to show them the way. We cannot be in the way. We don't want to be in the way. We want them to make money for us while we pursue our own desires and needs, which is, I hope, not to work for money. Let money work for you, basically. So yeah, we set out to build a platform of advanced reasoning. It wouldn't be possible at all without this level of advanced reasoning that only OpenServe has. And just a couple of clicks you saw today, we convert APIs, whether it's Twitter or Sora, doesn't matter, into usable applications that you can sell today. Whoever you share the link with, they can pay for your services with their wallets, just like this. What else do you expect from the future? Except for this going live, which is going to be in the next couple of weeks. We're so excited to finally show some of the things that we're working on. And there's just so much more that we're going to show you over the next couple of months. So stay tuned for all of this innovation that's happening before your eyes and be a part of it.
Amazing. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Make sure you're following OpenServe AI on X and join our Telegram group. We've just passed 3,000 folks. Okay, so join in. And yeah, Armand, you've blown everybody's mind, but we're OpenServe. We ship and we exist to help you make income and help you make money. Make the money serve you in an open and trustless manner. So stay tuned, keep it locked, and have the best weekend.